Hello and welcome, my name is Piera and today I'm here with my first book haul of 2017. 2017. Why do I look like shit every day of my life? What the fuck is this ear? Why do I look so angry all the time? All these questions. I hate myself. So I'm currently going through that phase where like I want to make a bunch of videos and I have a bunch of cool ideas, but then like I get my face on, I get in front of my camera, and then I'm kind of like, I hate myself and I don't really want to do anything about it. This is a culmination of all of those feelings. Ugh. Shit. So if you're wondering why it looks like I copped a tree to the face, it's because I did. Hence this, and it was there, but I picked the scab off because gross. I also pulled 6 splinters out of my nose and it was so satisfying. For those of you who follow me on social media, you may have seen this picture. Yeah, the other day at work I was cutting down a tree for browse for the birds, and I'm an idiot and I stood the wrong place and it bounced off another tree and like whacked me clean on the face, and concussion, and also unconscious for like 30 seconds. But I'm all good. I've got some wicked scarring and bruising because I'm super tough. But I've also been laying in bed for the last 3 days whinging. Alright. Also, I noticed you checking out my incredible new choker. If you didn't, now you are. Steph from Novelty Corner made this for me. It is a Nevernight inspired choker. I also have a matching bookmark and I am in love with it. Also, at the end of this video, I will be announcing the winner of my 20k giveaway. Whew, alrighty, I have a bunch of books for you that I have acquired over the last month, maybe 2 months. Most of them I acquired in one day, but one of the books I acquired is Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick, which is like a biography. I've read this book. I really enjoyed it. I'm not a huge fan of biographies. I mean, I wish I was more of a fan of like actor biographies. It's like I'm an actor, let me read about actors. But I like Anna Kendrick and I really enjoyed her little biography. If you have been like wondering if you want to read this, it's pretty funny. Next up for Christmas, Bloomsbury sent me Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman, which comes out soon, and it is basically just all of the Norse mythology. For those of you who don't know, I love mythology. I'm a huge fan of Greek mythology, and so now I get to learn a little more about Norse mythology. So if you're into that sort of stuff, definitely pick it up because it's cool. For some reason I expected it to be like a novel. I don't know why it's not a novel. Probably because his last book was American Gods and it is a novel. But there are like the stories of the Norse gods. So I mean, definitely check it out, and it's so beautiful. I love it. Speaking of Neil Gaiman, I also picked up American Gods. I'm maybe like 200 pages into it. I have put it down because it's not like holding my attention, but I will get through it. And apparently it's also coming out as a TV show, which is kind of cool, and the guy who played Lincoln in The 100 is also in it. Bloomsbury also sent me The Edge of Everything by Jeff Giles, I don't know, which is apparently really good. I haven't read it yet. I haven't gotten, like, I think I read maybe the first like chapter and I was like, what's going on? But apparently it's getting really good reviews, so I definitely want to check it out. The story of Zoe and her fight to save her family and the strange young man known as X will stay with you long after you finish this book. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. Next up, I picked up The School of Good and Evil by Soman Chainani. Oh, I've been seeing a lot of this book like on Instagram and on Twitter and on BookTube, and I figured I'd pick it up. I don't know what it's about. It literally says one witch, one princess, one happily never after. Like, I kind of feel like I can pick up the premise just on that. I'm gonna assume 2 girls and magic, and one is bad and one is good. Yesterday, I picked up Invasion of the Tealing by Erica Johansson, who's sure. I'm currently reading Queen of the Tealing. I tried to pick up Queen of the Tealing maybe last year or the year before, I don't remember, and I didn't like it. I got maybe like 2 chapters in. I'm almost finished it now, and I'm enjoying it, but I'm not loving it. Like, I'm obviously gonna read like the rest of the series, but I'm on the fence. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it, but I'm enjoying it enough to continue reading it. I also recently received Frog Kisser by Garth Nix from Allen & Unwin, so thank you guys for sending me that. I'm going to assume it's that whole kiss a frog and it becomes a prince or something like that. I could be wrong. So I'm sure it's probably about a girl kissing a frog and the frog becoming a prince, or a princess, but probably a prince by the looks of it. I also picked up Frost Blood by Ellie Blake, which is apparently going around as like a popular book at the moment, which is why I picked it up, because I'm like, oh, everyone else is reading it, I'll read it too. Because that's just apparently what my life is about. As far as I'm aware, it is about a girl who is a Frostblood, and the Firebloods invade, and chaos ensues. I was also sent This Adventure Ends by Emma Mills, which I believe is a contemporary romance about a girl who finds love and romance and friendship once she moves to a new town, which is not really up my alley. I mean, I love this cover regardless, and I will give it a chance because occasionally I like to mix up my fantasy with some contemporary YA. So this weekend I also attended the Lifeline Book Festival here in Brisbane, which is the largest secondhand book festival in the world. I went last year and I picked up a bunch of things, and I went this year again and I also picked up a bunch of things, even though I fully wasn't intending to, but I did. Although funnily enough, I managed to get what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books for $50. I picked up like the matching covers of the Old Kingdom trilogy by Garth Nix, which is Sabriel, Lyriel, and Abhorsen. I tried to read Sabriel maybe like earlier last year and I couldn't, like I could get into it, but I think I was in a slump from something. But I like these covers, so I picked them all up and I'm gonna give it a go again because it's, again, just a super popular series that I hear so much about, and me and fantasy. I also picked up the first 2 books in the Second Sons trilogy by Jennifer Fallon. If you have not heard about how much I enjoy Jennifer Fallon, it is a lot. I've technically only really read one of her books, The Liar Thief, but a few of her other trilogies are based in the same world with some of the same characters, which I have on my shelf. I still haven't gotten to them yet, but I picked up these ones, the first 2 books. Obviously the covers are different and that sucks, but I picked them up because I really like Jennifer Fallon and her fantasy world, so one day I'm just gonna get to reading all of Jennifer Fallon's books. That's a lot of books. I also picked up the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb, which is The Assassin's Apprentice, Royal Assassin, and Assassin's Quest. Again, not entirely sure what they're about, but Robin Hobb is such a prominent fantasy author and I see her stuff all the time everywhere, and I figured I'd kick it off with Assassins, and also I really like these covers because aminals. That was my first book haul of 2017, and no doubt there will be many more to come, but those are a few of the books that I'm hoping to get to within the next like few months. It'll depend on how busy my life gets because it's decided to get super busy all in the first month of the year, which is like a good thing, but I'm also kind of like, I'm so tired of living. Anyway, I hope you guys, oh, the giveaway! Alrighty, so I went through, and my god, it took so long, and put all of your names, for those of you who commented on my giveaway video, into like one of those randomizers on the internet. First of all, again, thank you guys so much for getting me to 20k. I'm almost to 21k, which is super exciting. The following young man has won the giveaway. Ta-ching! I suck at living. So, my dear, if you will contact me kindly on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, pigeon, via pigeon, send me a pigeon, please send me a pigeon. I will organize your book for you. Congratulations! Yay! Speaking of giveaways, whilst I'm at it, as far as I'm aware, I have 2 more giveaways coming up in the current months. I have one coming up in February during my 6 days of Schwab, which is basically 6 days of V.E. Schwab related things, but in this case pertaining to the Shades of Magic trilogy, which is coming to an end with The Conjuring of Light, which is one of my all-time favorite series, so I'm going to be doing a giveaway during my 6 days of Schwab, so stay tuned for that. Also, I'm going to be working with Bloomsbury. Oh, that's so weird to say for the first time. I'm going to be working with Bloomsbury! Yay! Throughout the month of March in anticipation for Samantha Shannon's The Song Rising, which is the 3rd book in the Bone Season series, which if you haven't started reading, read it. Alternatively, I am doing a giveaway relating to the Bone Season, which you will win a copy of the Bone Season, which is book 1, so stay tuned for that as well. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!